Hello, everyone. My name is Zulfiqar, and welcome to another episode of Income Investors. With me today is John Whitefoot with another income pick. If you want to read more about what John writes on a regular basis, you could head to incomeinvestors.com, or you can find the link to the website in the description below. When the 2020 health crisis first emerged, it led to a massive shift of workers from corporate offices to their homes. Now, while there are still hybrid work models that split a worker's time between home and office, we are seeing more companies moving their employees back to the office. This reversion back to the office has resulted in significant improvement in office occupancy rates, helping to drive major gains in office-focused real estate investment trusts, or REITs for short. But there is still some office REITs that have largely missed the boat, which may be interest to contrarian income investors. Take the case of Orion Office REIT Inc. They're traded on New York Stock Exchange under symbol ONL. It's a small REIT that's valued at a mere $217 million in market cap as of this recording. And the company has some operational issues, but it could bounce back and reward investors with above average returns. John?
Thanks, Mo. Yeah, Orion Office REIT Stock only started trading in November 2021 after it was spun off from Realty Income Corp. Trades on the New York Stock Exchange under the ticker O. Now, Orion Office REIT invests in a diversified portfolio of high-quality office buildings located in suburban markets in the U.S. At the end of June, which is the most recent information, the portfolio consisted of 69 property leases, mainly to single tenants. The concern is a relatively low occupancy rate of 79.7%, which will need to be strengthened. To address this, Orion sold one vacant property for a gross sale price of $2.1 million in the second quarter. Now, on top of that, Orion has agreements to divest one operating property and 6 non-operating properties for $39 million. Now, these prudent moves should help Orion rid itself of lower quality buildings.
I have to ask here, has the occupancy rate and divestiture impacted the stock price at all?
Yeah, the uncertainty and the business is reflected in the share price. Orion Office REIT stock is trading just north of its historical low of $3.01 per share and well off its 52-week high of $6.22 per share. Now, ONL stock traded as high as $32.25 per share back in November 2021, following its initial public offering. Now, should the company improve its metrics, we could see a corresponding jump in Orion Office REIT stock. The chart shows an encouraging technical signal with the 50-day moving average of $3.93 per share above the 200-day moving average of $3.66 per share. Now, if Orion Office REIT stock can hold, could see an upside breakout on this bullish golden cross formation. And as a reminder, that's a bullish indicator when the 50-day moving average crosses over the 200-day moving average.
I'm looking at its financials. How do the numbers look like?
Orion is a work in progress. Could pay off. Orion's revenues jumped in 2021 to $79.7 million, followed by a record $208.1 million in 2022 as workers began to return to the office. In 2023, the REIT reported a 6.3% dip, and that drove Orion Office REIT stock down. Now, for success, Orion Office REIT will need to address the revenue decline that looks to continue into 2024. The company's revenue fell to $40.1 million in the second quarter, compared with $52 million for the second quarter of 2023. The first half revenue came in at $87 million, and that was down actually a pretty solid 14.7% year over year. Now, clearly, Orion Office REIT continues to face issues with its occupancy rate.
What's happening with profitability here?
On the bottom line, Orion is yet to deliver any profitability, but a bright spot was that the net loss narrowed in 2023 to $1.02 per share from $1.72 per share in 2022. Now, the REIT reported a loss of 60 cents per diluted share in the second quarter of this year, 2024, which was worse than the diluted share in the year earlier second quarter. While there are losses, a REIT looks at funds from operations as a measure of its performance rather than the more traditional net income. So in the second quarter, Orion Office reported core funds from operation of 25 cents per share versus 48 cents per share a year earlier. While the results were down from 2023, this helps the company pay out dividends.
If you like what you see so far, check out incomeinvestors.com. While you're there, you could also sign up for our free special report titled 3 Income Stocks to Own Today. One of those stocks currently has a dividend yield of 12.7%. You can find the link to incomeinvestors.com in the description below. And now back to the video. And John, let's touch a little bit on how do the dividends look like here.
The fund statement points to 4 straight years of positive free cash flow. In 2023, the free cash flow helped Orion Office REIT stock dividend payments, as well as the company buying back $5.1 million in common stock and paying down a sizable $59 million in debt. Now, at the end of June, Orion held cash of $24.2 million and total debt of $471 million. The working capital is strong, and the total debt to equity of 57.6% is manageable. Now, Orion Office REIT stock currently pays steady 10 cents per share quarterly dividend in March, June, September, December. Now, this has been the case since the initial 10 cents per share dividend in March 2022, following the IPO in November 2021. Now, this works out to 40 cents per share on an annual basis for a forward dividend yield of 10.72%.
John, thank you so much for your insights. Institutional ownership is relatively strong for such a small company. Around 309 institutions hold 63.4% stake of the outstanding shares. Orion Office REIT is clearly a work in progress that needs to drive to the occupancy rate in order to lift revenues, funds from operation, and free cash flow. This would help support the current dividend and potential for higher dividend, along with share price appreciation potential. That's it for today, and make sure to go to incomeinvestors.com now to get our free special report on 3 income stocks to own today. One of those stocks currently has a dividend yield of 12.7%. You can find the link to incomeinvestors.com in the description below. We'll be back with more income picks soon, so stay tuned. And in the meantime, don't forget to like this video and subscribe to our channel. Goodbye for now.